to marry.
Mama, I did not refuse to marry. I didn't see husband. If I saw husband, I will marry.
Oh, you didn't see husband, Abby? Don't worry, I'm gonna come with husband for you. Hey you fans, welcome to my first movie review in the year 2025. So let's go straight to the point. In this movie, Husbandman, Stanley played the role of Osita, who is the husbandman. Blessing Obaseze played the role of Juliet, and Inem King played the role of Bridget. That was her character in the movie Husbandman. In this movie, Juliet's mom was always nagging when she calls her daughter Juliet, like, you are not married. Juliet was a very, very hardworking woman. She was a hard worker. She focused more on her job. She didn't really want the relationship thingy. I guess it wasn't going too well for her, so she mainly focused on her job. And her mom was always disturbing her. Even though she gives her mom money or anything, her mom will be like, no, it's not because of the money. That is why I'm not going to ask you why you are not married. Your younger ones are married and you are the only one left. What's going on? And she responded to her mom that it was because she hasn't found a husband. That's why she's still single. Even though her friend Bridget also comes to meet her at her office place, like, you are always working, there's no time for fun. She wasn't even interested, even though there was a guy that was like interested in her who was in the picture, but she was not interested at all. So one of these days, our mom finally came with a husband. He brought husband for her by herself. Like, since you don't want to marry, don't worry, I'm equal to the tax. I'm going to bring husband for you by myself. So she came to the house with a husband, and Juliet was actually thinking this must definitely be a maid, but her mom was like, no, this is your husband. I brought husband for you. She was so pissed off. She was so annoyed that she had to call her friend Bridget. Yeah, before I go on, please go to Blessing Obasi TV and watch this movie. You need to watch it yourself because this movie is so interesting. If you want something to relax, you want to have fun, you want to laugh, just go and watch this movie titled Husbandman on Blessing Obasi TV. So where did we stop? Yeah, she called her friend to talk to her mom that she can never marry this kind of man. She doesn't even want to see him around, but the mom was bent on, no, this guy has come to stay. And the funny part of this is the guy couldn't speak fluently. He couldn't speak English fluently. Like, for example, he said he's rough. You know, he used the L for R. He calls the L for R, and it was really funny. The guy really tried to impress her. He cooks, cleans the house, does everything, but they were really, really not on the same level and everything like that. So she wasn't even pleased with it. She wasn't seeing it. But at the end of the day, when the mom went back, she left her and the guy in the house, and her friend Bridget just advised her to give him few months. When she heard the guy's story, it was like, okay, just give him few months before you just discharge him and let him go. Maybe you just give him money to start up his own life, start up a business or something. That was why she allowed the guy to stay in the house. The guy was really, really helpful. He was really, really helpful. Osita was very, very helpful around the house with chores, with cooking. He really tried to impress her, but she wasn't going to accept that at all. So along the line, she fell sick at some point because she was a workaholic. She fell sick and Osita was not having it. The way Osita took care of her, like, it was so beautiful to watch. He took care of her, and he was even so angry, warning her, I don't like the way you work too hard, you don't take care of yourself, and all of that. He made sure that she had a good rest. She was rested enough before she resumed back to work, and she even had to promise him that she was going to take out time to rest. after she resumed at the place of work, she started getting along with him like more than before, because before then they really don't have a conversation like that. So along the line, Osita started working with her at her place of work, and to my greatest surprise, she was jealous that Osita was going out on a lunch to have lunch with Yewande, who was her secretary at her workplace, and she was not happy about it, and she started giving Osita attitude. Like, the attitude was too much. Like, and Osita didn't understand what was going on. He didn't know what was going on. For someone that don't see me, and it resulted that he was feeling like this is now like a boss and employee relationship. So one of those days he got really tired and he was like, I think I'm disturbing you. I think you don't want to see me here again. It's my time to leave. I want to go back to the village and start my life afresh. She couldn't still come out to say, I don't want you to go. She started asking him, what do you want to go and do? Why do you want to leave? And all of that. She didn't want to like open up to him. And before then, she spoke to her friend, and her friend was like, I know you have feelings for this guy, just let him know. But she didn't want to say it. When Osita wanted to leave, and she didn't have any choice than to say, please stay, and she had to tell him that you didn't go out on a lunch date with me, you were going out with you and day. And Osita was like, I should be going out on a lunch date with my boss. So it was like beautiful. Like, she asked him to stay and requested that Osita prepared a meal for her, and they go along. And at the end of the day, guess what? They got married. Both of them fell in love. They started loving each other. They fell in love. They got married, and Osita went back to school. Like, I don't know if this happened in real life or it's just a movie, but for me, this is just a good watch for me. I had a very, very good laugh watching this movie. You know, after going to work and coming back, you need something to relax your head. You need something to cool off. Just watch this movie. It's actually a good watch. And I give it an 8/10. Yeah, I give it an 8/10. It was beautiful. The characters, like everything, you know. I am an Nigerian. Watching Staninze and Blessing Obasi in a movie makes so much sense. So I know, I'm telling you guys should see this movie. So do well to like, subscribe, and share my video. Till when next I come again. My name is Esther, and also known as Star Girl, S to the TAR Star. Bye.